But first, we're talking fantastic gardens, and that green lady herself is back, our eco-fairy, Cara Walker. Over to you.
Thank you, Fred, for having me once again. I'm so delighted to be joined by such a beautiful lady, Amy House from Great Gardens. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Cara. Thanks very much. It's lovely to be here.
Absolutely. Nice to have you here. Now, Great Gardens is a fantastic group in Perth. I'm so delighted to have you around. Can you tell everyone a bit about it?
Of course, yep. Great Gardens is Australia's largest program of free community education in the environmental sector. So what we do is we aim to inspire and empower our communities to live more sustainably.
Sustainably. Now, do you know what? Sustainability is such a big, awesome word. You know what?
Just?
I think it's a lot more dynamic than people understand. So can you explain your understanding of sustainability?
Well, that's right, Cara. Sustainability is something that we all hear in our daily lives now. 20 years ago, we probably panicked every time this word was mentioned, thinking it meant that bearded professors with a sort of permanent smell of goat's cheese and lentils were going to preach at us. Yeah. These days, we have an even more unusual creature. We have the politician in his shiny suit sitting there sort of waving sustainability around as a message for voting purposes, But what we think here at Great Gardens is that sustainability is really about making things last. Yep. So it's about taking responsibility for our lives, taking responsibility for our communities, and saying, what can we do to make the world a bit of a better place, quite honestly? Yep. Less resources, use our resources wisely, and just try and live a little bit more in harmony with what we've got.
Absolutely. And I get understanding that sustainability really for you guys, as well as for me, it's about daily action of what the individual can take, and that's what you guys are really bringing across. And what I get at all your events is a real sense of community. That seems to be a driving force behind Great Gardens. Yeah,
again, community is a multifaceted word. We use the word to describe so many things about our lives, and that could include, just walking out of the front door in the morning, who you see around you, what you experience when you log on or sign in or jump on the internet, anything like that. That is our community these days. And so what we're trying to do is just inspire people to understand that, yes, community is about more than just what you see within your four walls. It's about what's out there in the environment and how we all relate together as a global community.
Absolutely. Yeah, what's around you in a big global community. That's such a nice perspective. And so Great Gardens, you have so many things happening. I mean, events at schools and workshops and festivals. Can you tell what is this new movement? Where can we find you guys?
Well, we're out there.
You are.
We are. We've now delivered our message to more than 54,000 people in WA, so we're an expanding program. We're fortunate that we've got some fantastic talent on board, and they are all experts in their own right. Now, you can find us at workshops all across Perth. That's a program of workshops that are supported by council, supported by local and state government, and they pay us to deliver that wonderful message of sustainable living to the community at no charge to the community.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed. They're all free. So like the one we went to last week when you were building these amazing garden beds, teaching people how to turn Perth's terrible sandy soils into this amazing nutrient growing ground at a school, and all people from the community who weren't even going to the school turned up to see how they can work with their gardens around them. It was completely free and a lot of fun. So and your presenters are awesome. They've got so much personality.
They have. They absolutely have. They've got passion. You know, they've got commitment to what they do, and it just makes it an absolute pleasure to do what we do.
Yep. And so you do things such as so the soil and also water, I know, is a big thing, water conservation.
Absolutely. Well, we're funded in part by the Water Corporation, also Swan River Trust in relation to water issues. And those guys have a vested interest in getting us to understand how precious water is as a resource and what our input is into the water systems. So yes, that's a big focus of what we do, but there's so much more to it than that. We talk about the soil, how we can create biodiversity, how we can grow delicious, beautiful, yummy veggies and food at home. We also look at energy and resources, what we're doing to to reduce our reliance on those traditional energy sources.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. Do you know what? We want to find out more information. We can head to your website. What's your website there?
Please do. Yep, be delighted. It's www.greatgardens.info.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
And if you'd like more information, head to the Couch website, couch.com.au. We'll have the information up there. Also click onto the segment guide, Talking Green, and I'll have a list of information on the Eco Ferry website as well. Thank you for being on the couch today, Amy. It's wonderful to have you here, and I can't wait to have more workshops with you.
Absolutely. Thanks, Cara.
Great. Thank you, Fred.